Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Tarot Adventure and I'm very happy to have you here today. If you are coming to this video from one of my previous ones, welcome back. I'm so happy that you decided to join me again. And please do consider subscribing, commenting, that way you can support the channel and hopefully we'll see it grow. I would love to bring more readings like this to you in the future. And I was thinking that today's reading will be something a little bit different. I will do a general reading for the collective because lately I've been getting some interesting messages from the tarot. So I do wonder whether there's someone out there who needs to hear something. I have no idea what kind of message will come out. We'll have a look together. We'll try to make sense of it, interpret it, and find some meaning in it, something that will bring you support, clarity, confirmation. We'll see what it is. You may have been drawn to this deck of cards. It's the Wizard's Tarot, and also by this little envelope with a letter inside. It used to be a very beautiful way to communicate. It's always an exciting feeling to find a letter in your mailbox. I used to do this a few times when I was a child, but afterwards everyone just switched to more direct and faster ways of communication. Everyone switched to emails and texting and messaging, which I am very grateful for. It's great to be able to communicate instantly, but it is also quite a lovely feeling to get a surprise envelope in your mailbox, something that you aren't expecting. It feels actually very personal and very sweet. And it makes me quite nostalgic right now, but let's see what kind of messages come out. I will do a little layout for you that I've been thinking about. We'll get a full row of cards and then we'll switch decks, and then maybe we'll also get some kind of connecting messages that bring together the two parts of the reading. Let's see. So today is the 28th of August when I'm filming this, but whenever this message finds you is probably the right time for you to hear it. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter if you find it 10 months from now. If the message resonates, please feel free to claim it. And hopefully you get some meaning from it. You will find it useful. And hopefully it will bring you clarity in your life. Perhaps in making a decision. Not quite sure yet what the message will be, but let's see. A message for the collective. What does the collective need to hear right now? What is the message that is most meaningful, most useful to the collective right now? Feels like my words don't really want to come out that easily. Of course, English is not my first language, so I am doing my best. Sometimes I may take a moment to come up with the best way of explaining things. Just for the sake of accuracy, I would like to convey the message in the most precise way so that there is no misunderstanding, no room for interpretation. So please be patient with me. Alright, a message for the collective. What does the collective need to hear right now? So by the way, we have the 8 of Swords so far, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, we have the Ace of Cups. Someone is feeling quite worried. Someone is losing sleep over something. It may have something to do with the matter of the heart. Alright, Alright, we have the Page of Pentacles next, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have Strength in reverse. Let me organize these cards so you can see them all. And on the back of the deck we have the Ten of Swords. Alright, lots of swords energy, very heavy energy. Let's get a second deck and clarify all of these messages. I think someone is waiting for a breakthrough here. Perhaps someone is waiting for a proposal of some sort, some kind of offer, some kind of clear-cut communication, and a commitment. Perhaps this can be a matter of career. Perhaps you are waiting for a client to commit to working with you, or good news on some kind of job application. It could be that, but just the way this colorful Ace of Cups sits here in the middle of the reading makes me think of matters of the heart and waiting for some kind of offer of love. Did one of the cards flip here? Is it? Yes. So, Death in reverse. Okay. Someone is feeling tied up. We have the Six of Swords. Okay. There has been a lot of worry, a lot of heartache, misery, sleepless nights, which felt like never ending, and someone wants to move away from that. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Can we clarify the rest of the cards, please? Okay. This is Eight of Wands. That's great. It feels like the dark times are in the past though, or if this is the current energy, it will soon start to change and shift into something more positive. So this is really just at the tail end of a very difficult time. The worst is already over. Let's see, one more card please, to clarify the Strength in reverse. One more card, and then we will look at the whole message in context. Yes. Great, Ten of Cups. Alright. These cards spilled on the table. Back of the deck is the Lovers in reverse. Okay. I feel that someone here has been for quite a long time trapped in a particular situation that was very damaging, yet they didn't have the strength or the courage to escape it, to completely flip it around. So it just got worse and worse to the point of breakdown, to the point of collapse. It reached a peak of intensity when someone here decided, I can't take this any longer. This has been too difficult for me and I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to walk away from all of this pain. You see, there's all of these swords. There's the Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine, and Ten of Swords. We have a lot of sword energy. Someone here has been wounded greatly, and the thing is, they were waiting for some truth and an offering of love, and they were waiting for a reciprocation of some feelings, and at some point they decided that I'm done with this. I'm done being chained up, waiting in limbo, and I want to break free. I can see now from a different perspective that there is so much more that life can offer. And I'm ready to fly away. I'm ready to break all of these chains that have been holding me back. I do wish for a new beginning and to put all of this pain in the past, to build a better and brighter future. And I see here that very soon there will be some kind of breakthrough with someone. It looks like it may be someone completely new coming into your life. Someone who may be a bit younger than you, but it doesn't have to be necessarily age. It can be a difference in your outlook on life. This person can look at life from a very bright and cheerful perspective. Look at all these colors over here, and they have a great willingness to learn, to do better. And I can see also a lot of colors and a lot of rainbows. This may also be a rainbow couple that can come together. It may be an opportunity for someone to meet a person that really gets them, that really connects with them and brightens up their life. And I see here with the Eight of Wands card that either this may come completely out of the blue and very fast when you are absolutely not expecting it. It's like the dawn of a new day, and it completely takes you by surprise and rocks your world, I think. And this may also involve some form of travel. So you may either meet this person when you're traveling or when they are traveling, or it may also be that you have to travel to meet each other. It may be long distance relationship at first, or the two of you are at a distance and you meet online. It's about the swiftness of communication, quite the opposite from this letter in an envelope sent by snail mail. And what I see here in the future is that this connection may take some time to fully take root. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight, but he gets there. He is very determined to make it to the destination no matter how long it takes. Don't think for a moment that they are not invested in this. They absolutely are. But it may be that there is a period of time when you feel, in a sense, suspended, thinking and daydreaming about this connection taking root into reality. You might find yourself in your head a lot, thinking and waiting and imagining all scenarios. There's a feeling of anticipation, and yet there's this heaviness that is almost like, I don't know if I'm strong enough to do this. I don't know if I'm capable to keep pushing, to make the effort, to make this work. Because, you see, this would be an absolute fulfillment of all dreams. You can see here just the beauty of having someone that absolutely gets you on all levels and building a life of riches and beauty and complete emotional satisfaction together. But it's almost as if this lover hasn't completely manifested. They come up into your world and yet they seem so far. So this is what makes me think of a potential delay, and it may be for different reasons. Again, this can start out long distance. It can be that either one of the people here have some kind of loose ends in their life that they need to tie up before they move on to the next stage. But what the universe is saying is that you can absolutely bring this into existence. You do have the power. You can command all of the elements of your life to come together in alchemy, to have this wish of yours come true. And the universe is saying that you need to come to this with a pure heart, but also pure determination and confidence that this is for you. Claim it with your full trust. The universe is saying that you absolutely need to be strong in your faith. And know that you are the master of your life, and anything you set your eyes on can and will come true in due time. Not everything is effortless. Very few things are. Sometimes the best things require the greatest amount of effort. But just believe that your effort will be rewarded. Now, let me get one more deck for you to see if there are any messages here that you need to hear to be enlightened on the situation and perhaps how to proceed. Of course, this is all just ideas. Don't take this advice like a must. Do put it through your own filter. It is essential to when making a decision, it is essential to put it through your own filter and really do the things that make you feel the most inspired. Don't do it because someone said so, but do it because it feels good to you. Do it because your intuition tells you that yes, this is the right path. This is where I want to go. Can we get some clarifying messages, please? We have here the Three of Swords. Yes, this really confirms the story of a heartbreak. Something that was very, very hard to go through. And for Four of Swords in reverse, again, there was so much restlessness. It was almost as if someone couldn't even sleep at night, they couldn't even function. Someone here has been through some really hard times. If that was you, then just know that if this hasn't ended, then it will definitely end very soon. Again, we have the Ten of Swords. You're being delivered from this suffering, this really painful time, and really the future looks very bright. We have the Nine of Pentacles. we have the Queen of Swords, and then one more card, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, and the back of the deck is the Seven of Swords. So this is really the energy of, I'm done. I didn't deserve to be put through all of this, and I really regret giving it so much of my time and so much of my energy. And for what? Because I'm in no better place right now than when I started this journey. But the thing is, even the most painful situations do bring a lot of wisdom to us. We can learn anything from basically every life experience, but it may take a while to get a better perspective on it, to be able to reframe it. Now I see in the near future that indeed this person who's coming in can be the fulfillment of all of your dreams, especially regarding family, connection, belonging to something. There is a sense of belonging, there is a sense of building something together, something beautiful and something worthwhile. Emotional, material stability, satisfaction with a home, a job, close relationships, basically everything feeling easy and you blossoming. But you need to be very clear about this. You need to be decisive in the fact that you are done with all of this. It's time to put it in the past completely. It's time to turn a fresh page and move on with life in a completely new direction. You see, the universe is telling you that please don't settle for less. The universe wants you to know your worth and have a clear vision of what you need, and then ask for that. Don't settle for breadcrumbs. Don't settle for less than. You can absolutely ask for anything, and don't feel like you have to compromise because it's something you're used to, or it's something that is a little better than you had in the past. No, you need to be very determined that this is all I want for myself. Everything. Do make a list and start working on the idea that yes, I do deserve all of this. It is my birthright. This is why I'm here on this planet. It is to experience things that make me happy, to be on the journey of self-discovery and try my best each day and go towards the things that make me happy. I shouldn't stay in any kind of relationship situation that is less than, and I will be strong and I will claim what is mine. I will make up my mind and I will go for it because I am worthy, I am deserving, and I want only what's best for myself. I will get some oracle cards for you now. Let's see if there's any more advice that would be beneficial for you at this moment in connection to this reading. Please, universe, what it is that the collective needs to hear right now in order to start healing, move on. Happiness, joy of life. Definitely don't be afraid to seek that happiness. It is meant for you. You are not meant to live a life of grief. You need to be brave and go after all the things that you want. And you can do it. You can absolutely do it. The dawn of a new day approaches. Free spirit, be your own person. Yes, don't be afraid to show the world what you're all about, and express your wishes and desires freely. Find your own tribe. You can see here the beautiful imagery of the wolves who are very loyal to their pack, to their own family. And you're being encouraged to find your soul family and go on your own path, whatever that may be. It doesn't have to be the same as everyone else. Just believe in yourself, know who you are, and know what people are good for you, and know what people want the best for you, and have your best interest at heart. Okay, and dreaming, be aware of your dreams. Now, the universe is saying that important messages might come to you in the dream world when you sleep at night. Do your best to get on a good sleep schedule, get as much sleep as you need. It is very important because you were through a very difficult period where you may have not slept that well. And you need to recover, the universe is saying. And yes, definitely. Maybe create a dream journal, have it by your bedside, and whenever you wake up in the morning, quickly record your dreams in there and come back to it from time to time to see if there are any relevant messages that make sense either immediately or after a while. Milky Way with perspective. You are being encouraged to gain a different perspective on both yourself and your situation. And of course, once you move away from something and you can gain a certain amount of clarity over what you've been through, you may start to appreciate it in some way, even though it was difficult and even though there were immense struggles for you. That doesn't mean that there's nothing to get from it, quite the opposite. As you shift your perspective, you may see things in yourself that you didn't know and you weren't aware of before. You may finally start to recognize your own strength and your own determination. Yes. I'll leave this upright. And how you can really power through anything that life throws at you, and that you are valuable, and that you are ready to care for yourself. Yes, strength. Exactly, this is the message that wanted to come through very much. You are a strong person. You can do anything that you want. At the other end of the obstacles comes a beautiful perspective. When you're at the top of the mountain, you can reflect on your journey and come to appreciate everything that you can do, all the resources that you have inside of yourself. One more oracle card for you, and this is the quail and gooseberry with anticipation. So I really do think that the upcoming period of time will bring you a feeling of anticipation for the good things that are coming your way. You may start to receive signs that the future looks bright, and there will be a build-up of anticipation, looking forward to something great. You may find that you wake up in the morning and you can finally greet your day with a smile, and there may be this feeling of really looking forward to whatever that day can bring, and telling to yourself that this is going to be a good day and I will make great things happen, and the universe provides me with everything that I need to thrive. It is a beautiful feeling of harmony, excitement for life. And I hope that I was able to convey this to you. And get you a little bit more excited about the future and the good things coming your way. I really hope this has been helpful, and I do wish you that all of these beautiful things come true very soon in your life. And please let me know how this will go along. If you find in the near future that some of these events have come to pass for you, then I would love to hear about it. Thank you for letting me do this reading for you. I hope you have a good day or a good night wherever you are. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. I am wishing you all the best. Take good care, and I will see you next time. Bye!